Hi, welcome to this week at Ask Total Health. I'm Craig Alley. This week we're going to talk about effective fat burning. We're going to talk about weight loss, we're going to talk about fat burning here, because really when people want to lose weight, they want to burn fat, don't they? Whereas a lot of people will follow extreme weight loss programs, they'll lose a lot of fluid, they'll break down a lot of muscle tissue, but they're not actually changing their body fat. So we're going to look at the total health methods here, the eat, move, recover methods, and how to work on each of these to effectively burn fat. And we're going to start with recover this time rather than eat, just to mix it up a little bit, because the biggest reason people aren't burning fat or they're storing fat is because of stress. That is a main thing that's stopping people from burning fat and making them store more fat. Now, people get confused and think, how is stress going to make me burn fat? In fact, I'm using up more energy, aren't I? So I'm going to burn more calories. It's all about hormone control. It's all about your fight or flight nervous system, sympathetic nervous system, activating your adrenaline, your cortisol all the time, whether it's just through feelings, if it's emotional stress, mental stress, physical stress. It's going to stimulate that nervous system. Now, our next video is going to be about that. We're going to have one of our consultants, Johnny, talking about that as well at some point in the science of it all. But at the moment, we're just going to talk about how that affects the hormone levels. What we'll do, it will spike your insulin when your adrenaline is being released all the time. And then when your insulin is spiked all the time, it makes you store more body fat. And again, it tends to make it store it around your waist. So we've got to look at managing our stress, whether it's emotional, mental, physical. First of all, we have to assess where those stresses are coming from, and you have to look at ways of kind of winding down and relaxing and switching that nervous system off. We have lots of relaxation videos on our YouTube channel as well you can tap into. So you have to be thinking about managing your stress first and foremost, and adding in some good relaxation and recovery techniques, yeah? And although it's not high intensity and it's lower intensity, it's going to control your insulin better, it's going to stop you from storing fat. So that's the first thing to get sorted out, because you can do everything else, but if you're still really stressed and not managing it, you're going to store too much fat basically. The next thing we're going to look at movement. So your exercise, how are you exercising? Are you going to a boot camp and working as hard as you can until you collapse and then crawling home thinking, great, I burned lots of calories? Because what you're doing there, you're putting yourself under an extreme physical stress. That adrenaline is going to be released, that sympathetic nervous system switching on, and you're storing more body fat. So you're burning lots of calories at the time and you're working hard, but you're just going to store more body fat later on. It's putting your body way out of balance. There is a time and a place for doing high intensity training, there is, but not if you're really highly stressed and not if you're not managing that stress. So with our movement and our exercise, to effectively burn fat, you want to put on more muscle tissue. Yeah, I explained that in our last video about the reasons for strength training, so check that one out. That will tell you exactly why you want to put more muscle tissue in. It will stimulate your metabolism, it makes you store less fat and burn more fat as well, just by having more muscle tissue. So do some kind of strength training. And then when you do cardio, occasionally you can do a high intense session to burn some calories, stimulate your metabolism. But a lot of the time you want to just be about that kind of mid-range, mid to kind of moderate to light intensity range, because the percentage of fat you will burn is higher there. So you may not burn as many calories as you would with a high intense session, but you're burning a great percentage of fat. So some strength training and some kind of moderate level cardio is really going to help there as well. And then with your diet, you want to be eating natural foods, cutting back on things like the sugar, the processed foods, the starchy foods, the alcohol and stuff like that. Basically, look at all the bad things and all the stodgy, unnatural foods. See how much you can cut back on them and get good, natural, clean foods in. If it's meat and fish and stuff, and make sure it's from a good source. Lots of plant-based foods into your diet. Lots of good veg into your diet as well. So just really try and clean up your system. A little bit of a kind of cleanse out always helps. And the thing that people always avoid when they're trying to lose weight or burn fat is eating fat. Whereas essential fats will help your body function better. It helps break down body fat. So eating things like nuts, seeds, oily fish, avocados, If you've got a good cut of meat as well, you eat a little bit of fat off that, it's going to give you some good source of fat as well. So you need to have quite a high fat diet. Not all the fats you'll get from sugar and cakes and crisps and stuff like that, but good natural fats. If you want more of an idea on the kind of natural fats you should be eating, email us and we'll let you know. So to recap, recover, relax, manage your stress, stop this fire up of the sympathetic nervous system, and your body will be better balanced and control your fat burning hormones a lot more. Movement, get some muscle tissue on, start doing some strength work and do your cardio at a low level. Every so often throw in just a little high intense session there if your body can handle it. Eat natural, eat clean, cut out the rubbish basically, and get some good essential fats into your diet. And if you follow those methods effectively and consistently, that is going to really help towards your fat burning process. Again, any questions, just let us know at info@totalhealth.uk.com, and we'll be back next week with another video.